How's it going, everybody? So today we are going to install the CDF with OPSB bits on it of the version 2020-10. And so, first of all, very important, we're doing a single server setup which has it all. So basically it will have COSO and we have BVD, and so it will have internal Vertica, internal everything. And the second thing, the server that I'm using was utilized for CDF installs in the past. So some of the prerequisites were already done. For example, changing the amount of allowed processes to unlimited. This is a very important bit. Otherwise, Docker kind of exceeds it. And unfortunately, in the internet, there is no consensus about how to do it properly. So you need to verify how to set the U limit according to your own needs in case you're doing a single server setup like here. But in case you're doing multiple servers, you should not be worrying about it. And of course, because this is a single server, some things are not going to be relevant. So this is the procedure. And sequentially, we're going to skip this part, activate your Docker Hub account, download the required packages. We already did that. Prepare relation database. Database. We're not going to do that because the database would be internal. Prepare vertical database, same thing. Synchronize time. There is nothing to sync to because this is a single server, right? Installation environment specific steps. So check ports. All the ports internally are open, externally they're blocked. So this is kind of a private setup which cannot be accessed from the outside using the same IP that it's using for itself. So this means that, and also I blocked everything otherwise anyway. So no need to check that. Resolve localhost, basically you change the host file so it wouldn't have IPv6 configuration. We did that. System parameters, just copy paste a couple of things. Disable swap. The machine was built without swap. All right. So the first thing is going to be install the prerequisite packages. And here we will need to go for the yum install first master on other master. So first master is the only master, so we're going to do that. I'll go here. This is the CDF. Those are the bits in this folder over here. And you know what? As I promised in my previous video, I'll make it a little bit bigger. So we'll go to a little bit bigger font. I think 12 points should do it nice for me and you. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit better. Still leaves room for me to see because the commands are kind of long, and this is exactly what I didn't want to do. So from now on, I'll be referring to this procedure on my side screen, because what would be the point of showing it to you here? All right, and there we have it. It goes, it installs everything, and it's just cut into the finishing stages of this package upgrade. And here's my little goof. I need to upgrade the system. So it's going to be yum upgrade first, and only then, or yum update should it be? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. So we'll do this first off the screen, and then I'll run the prereq installation, which is pretty uneventful, just the screen running. So, all right. And we are done. Fantastic. So previously, if you remember the video for 2020-08, we did not use the storage driver, the overlay 2, which requires no extra configuration, as it says here, but instead we use loop LVM for storage. And loop LVM is basically like a direct file system thing, kind of. It requires minimum effort on your part, but since that overlay 2 has the same thing, so we are going to configure our system using overlay 2 driver. Now configure and fetch volumes, this one is a little bit tricky. So now it requires 7 volumes instead of 5 like it used to have in the previous configuration, but we can actually do it pretty simply by just copying the setup NFS over here and going to the cdf/scripts directory. No, where am I? Okay, yeah, cd ITOM Right, so here we have the CDF, so it's going to be cd cdf/scripts directory, and we are going to run the setup storage command from the procedure over here. It's going to run. Basically what it does, it creates a folder here in walls, ITOM core, whatever, and then it gives it a permission, and also it adds it to /etc/exports, I think. So basically making the change permanent, so it would be kept after every reboot. That's all it does. So this is what the script does, and we'll go back to our initial folder over here. And let's continue doing this. So create the local persistent volumes on worker nodes. Well, we're not going to do it really here. Yeah, we don't need to do it. As you see, it kind of wants you to create those kind of nice folders on workers for Cosa to work. But last time we got away without using it. So now we're going to do this install properties file. And it was interesting because the last time or previous times, all I did was to change the CIDR, basically the subnet of the Docker network, because it was overlapping with my environment. But the subnet has changed from /16 to /14, so now even 172 is overlapping. So we're going to change the install properties. So nano install properties, and here we will need to add a couple of things. Okay, so first of all is change the Docker proxy settings over here to match the ones that fit this specific environment, and I'll use a what it's called, a clipboard management software to look it up. So it's going to be proxy, yeah, and I'll just paste it here. So come on, this is exactly what I did not mean to do. All right, let's go, and put this here, and let's forget about it. Yeah, I ruined it really good. Did I? No, I did not. Okay, fantastic. So now I can right-click save it and right-click add it here. So this would be used as a proxy to download stuff. And important, you see it says HTTPS, but it doesn't mean that you need to append an S to HTTPS of your proxy if it doesn't have one already, right? So it's the same address basically for HTTP and HTTPS. Just a thing to remember. All right, so I saw a Docker CIDR. Yes, this is the one that was making some trouble. So here we will be determining the internal network, and 172 is not good enough, so we're going to change it to 173. And I'll do the same for the other thing. I think it's mentioned. Yeah, there it is. There it is. So we need to change that one as well. So it's going to be 172. 3. Okay, and service CIDR going to be the same thing. So if I have pods, I want to services and pods to have the same network space, more or less, right? And I think that's about it. I think that's everything that I need to change. I know there is a lot more over here for production environments and whatnot, but it does the job. So why bother? All right, create a configure JSON file. We did that one already previously. So you see those examples? They're worthless. Basically, the JSON file needs to look like this. You see, there is not going to be any definition of worker nodes or master nodes, because this way it would know that it needs to use local. And then the only thing that we need to add or change in the default form is to change the host and specify the logging volume, right? So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to, let me just verify that I'm not mistaking. ITOM logging wall, yes, exactly. I'm going to create this JSON file by just doing nano what was the name of the folder file? Config.json. Anyway, config.json, right? Config.json. I'm going to copy paste it from Notepad. save it, and that's it. That's all I need to do for a single server. If it's going to be multiple servers, then we need to define all of those nice things for every single server that we have. But we don't need to. So as you see, for example, this setup has only one master node and 3 worker nodes, right? So this is just one of those methods to do it. And by the way, the new version allows you to add more master nodes as you develop your system, right? Or make it more mature, so we can add later. Okay, run it pre-check. No, I don't want to. And also, I'm not going to create agent metric collector or anything at the moment because I'm still running the OBM upgrade, frankly, and I don't need to do it. Okay, install CDF. So now we will take this install, and we're going to install it. Install. Come on, where is it? API database user. Install for external, no. Install CDF on the internal from external. So we're going to specify urgency. Okay, so this is the command basically. All right, so we will need to copy this and slightly modify it over here. So in a fast server, I'll just specify the DNS of the local of the CDF server, the master server. So it's going to be CDF dot exclusive.com, and then it's going to specify the NFS folder that we created previously, and the JSON file is actually not in temp, it's actually right here, so I'll change it as well. Okay, fingers crossed. Yeah, so it says, we strongly recommend use external. I want to continue? Yes, I don't want external database, so I'll continue. And then to ask me another thing, I think. Yes. I got 3 warnings during pre-check, but that's okay. Not certified release of the operating system, but that's fine. Warning: HA doesn't exist. That's fine. Firewall status, don't care. Okay, yes, go for it. Okay, now we're going to specify the generic password for my non-production environments, and off we go. This was actually pretty uneventful. Now, when I have experience with 2020-08, this one goes exactly the same way. And yeah, a little bit less trouble. So now it will run for, I don't know, like 15 minutes, and then I'll have my CDF up, and then we are going to deploy the OPSB suite. So let's jump into that section directly. And there we have it. So this part is done. So now we need to install the rest of it, right? So first of all, we're going to create the namespace, and for this, we need to reinitiate the Kubernetes home. So I guess it's going to be source bash rc, right? Something like that. Okay, my mistake. So it's going to be root bash rc. Yes, and now we're going to run this, and that. Okay, so the name is going to be OPSB, right? Let's read the document once more. So it's going to be creating deployment, new deployment, create -d over helm minus title helm. So I have no idea what it means. What's -d? Deployment create -d -t. Let me read it. Actually, let's read the file, and we'll just. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? Come on. Yeah, delete all those things. Nice things. Okay. My mistake. No such file or directory. Okay, well, let's duplicate it. And okay, so this zoom level is not good enough, so we're not going to stay here for a while. You know what? Yeah, let's just refresh, reconnect, and don't change the size. Oh, I did change the size. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted to avoid, so we're going to do it exactly the same as we did before. 12 points, apply, and then we are going to change this Sage. No, it just insists on doing it this way. Okay. So we're going to do slash opt slash kubernetes slash scripts, and then we will look at the help file. Just don't, I'm not sure if I should change the helm part. So it's going to be cdf namespace value command um, deployment. Okay, let's see if it gives me options. No. What should I do now? What should I do? You know what? I'm just going to risk it. Yeah, I'm just going to risk it all. So I'll go to, where am I? I'm here. Okay, so then the BCD Kubernetes. No. Okay, let's run the command with /t helm, but /d OPSB, because it might be exactly what we need. And just go with it. Admin password, the one that created earlier, and then it's creating the deployment. Okay. Well, I hope I created the right namespace. I think that's exactly what I needed. Okay, install storage provisioner chart. Okay, mount grep disks, grep console, classes. Okay, file type, host dir. So I think yeah, okay. df minus h dfs and dfs. Okay, so okay, I think I'm using the XDS file system. All right, so previously I was creating this LPV YAML file, and then there was another one that I needed to create. So I'm going to do just that. Nano LPV YAML, and then I'll just copy this classes. Yes, I'm going to copy this. Maybe I already have it somewhere here. No, I don't. All right. So I'm going to copy it here, but it's going to be some other directory. It's going to be slash var vols item, just because. Okay, because I know that it exists and it's more or less where I want all my stuff to be kept. Right. So now we'll go helm install, deployment name, chart name and core, set registry given where deployment name. Here is an example. Helm install LPV Kubernetes chart provisioner. Okay, install LPV minus N core. So what is it doing by default? Okay, it's provisioned, as mentioned, provisioned if you're going to deploy an operation. Cost path for LPV is MNT disks. You have chosen an alternative that must be greater than the amount obtained. Okay, if you choose not to use MNT disk cost path, then you must create LPV that specifies chosen cost of artist host view. Okay, there's there it says it. Yes. So basically, we do need to use this LPV. Okay. So we are going to do this exactly as it says over here with slight modifications. So this creates the old LPV, right? And it's going to be in this exact directory. And opt Kubernetes and core LPV. Yes. So all of the okay. So this comes with the CDF itself. Core, we already have this namespace, and this is the LPV. So we are going to press enter, and there it is. Should be a verification command for this LPV as well. Using and core, yep, verify. Should create one local host. Oh, come on. Let me copy. Come on. Website. This is the first time I'm actually showing the documentation while I'm doing it. Yeah, there it is running. And it makes me all kinds of things. Okay, so we're using the script. We have two options. One of them is just using the script, which basically goes through all of the things that are possible. And the other one is manual. So we go chart by chart, Helm chart by Helm chart, right? So we run this OPSBridge install. Yeah. Okay, so do not rerun the installation script, run the sudo while not running if you. Okay, so probably I need to unzip the chart and run the OPSBridge install script, right? So let's do just that. The chart sits in my /root, so this is it. So I'm going to unzip it here. I think it includes a directory, so I don't need to, yes. So it goes this directory, right? So we're going to cd OPSBridge, OPSBridge chart, and then it's going to be cd scripts ll, and this is this install script, exactly as it says. So I think I don't need to do anything else. Yes, so we are in the charts, we're in the scripts, so we're going to run this shell script. Okay, do you agree with EULA? True, I agree. Do you want to create persistent volume? True. Do you want to use internal NFS server? Please use 0 for internal and 1 for external. So it's going to be 0 for internal. And FQDN is going to be, of course, CDF exclusive.com, which is the localhost. Please provide location for an NFS folder. This is exactly what I said, variables ITOM. Do you plan to install the OBM capability? False. I already have classic OBM. All right, and now it goes ahead and configures all of those OPSBridge volumes that we created previously. So in 08 version, there were like 5, and this time there are 7. Okay, organization name defaults. Do you want to download images from Docker registry? True, please do. Okay, now it tries to calculate something. Wow, fantastic. So far, so good. We're not reading too much documentation. We're fine. In the integration phase, of course, we're going to rely more heavily on it, but so far the defaults are working pretty fine, and I like it very much. This appeals to me. Right, so, okay. Trying to calculate. Calculate faster. And why is it trying? Is it calculating or? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, all right. Generating image download. Okay, so this is going to be the default registry, Docker IO, and the port, of course, is default. The account is this. You can be my friend in Docker IO if it's allowed. And of course the password. And let's see if it downloads. If yes, what's it going to do? It's going to download the images and then it's going to ask me, do you want to upload the images? And I'm going to say true. And I need to upload them. And all of this process will take like half an hour, maybe more. So I'll just jump into that portion. All right, the downloading and uploading is done. And now enter the name in which you want to install the OPSB suite. Into OPSB, that's going to be the name of it. And then what? Okay, Kubernetes go brr. Okay, vault key. Okay, the vault key is going to be my default non-production password. Just for everything, going to be the same thing. Go for it. Go for it once more. And another database user. Go for it too. And another password for OpsBridge IDM. Okay, go for it as well. Very convenient when you don't need to worry about passwords. I guess those that do will have a little bit more difficulty navigating this menu. BVD DB user. Okay, so we have keys, we have passwords, everything is under our control, I guess. Maybe there's a way to shorten it, maybe some configuration, JSON. But for now, I'm providing a lot of the same passwords for all situations that might occur in the future. Sysadmin password for what? For UCMDB. Okay, that's cool. UCMDB master key. Okay, I like master key. All right. Oh, I did not match the complexity. Fixed length, 32 characters. Okay, I got it. I got it. Where is it? Where is it? UCDB. I have it in my notes. Okay. Come on. UCDB. Okay. Okay, had to dig that one from my archive. Let's confirm. Oh, no, it's not that one. Okay, on my another attempt, it kind of gave up on me and accepted whatever I was pasting. So I'm not really sure. Do you want to enable deployment of OpsBridge reporting capability? True. Do you want to enable deployment of OpsBridge reporting capability? But it has a default value. Deployment of event analytics? True. Deployment of stakeholder dashboard? True. OBM capability? False. FQDN, okay, it's going to be CDF exclusive.com, port 443. Do you want to enable agent metric collectors for external OBM? True. Enter the say, obm.exclusive.com. Yes, this is the port. Enter the protocol HTTPS is the default one. Enter the agent metric integration user created on external OBM RTSM admin. Port okay. Do you want to use external database for a suite? Okay, false. We're using all internal. Do you want to enable TLS? False. I don't want to complicate it. Do you want to use external vertical? False. Do you want to proceed with installation? True. Enter the Helm deployment for Helm installation. OPSB Helm. OPSB. Okay, it's going to be 1 for evaluation. Okay, this is the sizing. Okay, and now it installs using all of those nice Helm charts. Go OpsBridge Suite. Come on. Yeah, now I'm rolling all my answers in my head, trying to figure out if I did it properly or if I did not. Okay. Okay. Do you want to keep sample values file created for this installation? True. I want. Oh, okay. That's cool. Okay. That's cool. So let's see. Cube CTL get pods minus n core. Let's see if all the core pods are up. They are. And let's see if OPSB pods are up. And they're all initializing. So now all we have to do is just watch and wait for all of them to come up. There's a lot of init and pending pods, and it will take, I guess, about 1 hour, but then it will be up. And next phase is going to be the actual integration with OBM and everything. So, or configuration. There is an additional configuration of cluster capabilities if it's not included already. So, but this is a whole different episode. So this one, the deployment is done. Verify the installation is going to be, yes, get PVC or namespaces, and same thing. Again, get pods of the bridge namespace, and this is exactly what we're doing. And next step, of course, is post-installation task. So that would be apply license and COSO and reporting and every event analytics and everything. So I'll see you in the next video.